me hear you say ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da. Crazy at this thing called love, just what I've been dreaming of. And I can never figure out, oh, how you do the things you do. Is why I'm so in love with you. I like the way you make me smile. Boy, you give me butterflies. And when I look into your eyes, I'll see the future in me and you. That's why I wrote this song for you. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Just want you to know what I think of you. L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Baby, you've got what it takes to make your girl say L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. If I met you in another life and you asked me to be your wife, with grace and a smile I say, yeah, always now and forever. You be my one and only lover. Cause I like the way you make me smile. Boy, you give me butterflies. And when I look into your eyes, I'll see the future in me and you. That's why I wrote this song for you. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Just want you to know what I think of you. L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Baby, you've got what it takes to make your girl say L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba da.
Good morning and welcome to the Tony Commander J.R. Glapohkpa Chesson talk show on this beautiful, what day is it? I'm been so busy, man. Today is Tuesday, July the 24th, 20. Hold on 1 minute. Let me make sure, my folks. Yes, Tuesday, July the 25th, 2023. I've been up in business so much all night trying to get my new programs together. I got some new programs and, every time I get them, I got to learn them. And that takes some time, man, because I'm so eager to get them going. Like something like this. That's the sound of the pepper bird. Anyway, let me bring on my correspondent from Liberia, Mr. Samuel Walker. Sam, how you doing today, brother?
Yeah, good morning, Rod.
Not bad, man. Same old. How's everything?
Same old thing, yes, man. In Liberia, this is the Independence Day, a prelude to the Independence Day in Liberia, the eve of July 26th, Liberia's Independence Day.
How's it in
And
Liberia?
it's so quiet, and a lot of people complaining
No
of not
money.
getting paid, no money, nobody buying. The market is so dry.
Oh Lord.
Until a lot of people are saying that they will never take part in election again until they see improvement. So it means that they won't vote. A lot of guys, some communities.
How many years we go through this thing, man? I mean, I remember when I was in Liberia 30, 40 years ago, man. Coming to July 26th on the door, we worry about money coming to the
Yeah.
fix. The only time we didn't have to worry was on October. The money would drop.
No.
The money would drop on the 24th or 23rd or 20th or something. But after October, man, you be waiting sitting now 1 month, two
They
months.
will announce it 2 3 months. They will announce it, and all those guys you credited from, they will come at your door asking for your there.
They pay you once every 4 months or they
Yeah.
3 months after every 6 months. Oh Lord, that's a struggle, man. That's a
That's
struggle.
that's a struggle, a big struggle in that bureau. A lot of folks are at home and nothing doing.
You
What they
know,
call sell and pay. The credit market might all go around. Nobody buying.
it's so funny. It's so funny because all the struggle you're going through in Liberia, the rest of us from Liberia know it. We understand it. But people in this country, man, some of them can't understand it, man. They can't understand it. When you tell the people that our people are suffering, man, no job, no food, they can't understand it because that's not life on this side. Life is different on this side. Even if you don't have it, they got places you can go to get it, you know. But they don't understand. When you don't have it in Liberia, there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere. No welfare center, no hot food place to go get a quick meal, nothing. You got relatives, you're done. People don't understand that, man. And Sam, that's the thing with Amel and me. I understand, and I want to change my country because I suffer. I suffer like that. For years in lower school, I could hardly get food to eat, man. I could hardly get food to eat. Especially my first year in law school, I used to eat crackers. I didn't know anybody in Liberia. Most of the people had gone in Monrovia. I knew had gone. Those that I knew weren't living in the more, they were on the outskirts. So if you're gonna I was walking everywhere I went.
Mhm.
So if I had to go see them, I had to take a special day to walk way out there to check them out and walk back. Nobody was giving me a free ride. Nobody was giving me cash for a ride. I mean, I had some people once in a while who give me $20 or $10 or $5 here and there. But you learn to survive on that.
Mhm.
But people can't imagine that kind of life. Yeah, man. Because they got so many places to go work. You can go work in the factory, you can go work in a nursing home, you can go work anywhere, man, and get some money. Except you're lazy. That's the only way you not work in this country. You will not make money. Except you're lazy, 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 it ain't gonna work. But if your work ethic's good, you can get up, you can go work in a nursing home, you can work in the factories, you can work different places, man. I don't know how many factories the guy in Rwanda these days, but when we came first, 100 years ago, man, the factories were all over this place, man.
Hmm.
The factories, I mean, making this, making that. There was a factory state. You couldn't be out of job, man. There was no way you could be out of job. I didn't like the factory job when I first came. So I just used to go and work for a week, get my pay, leave that job, go look for another factory job until I got a real job. But I didn't want to stay in one place doing the same thing over that laborer job. You're doing labor job, toting crates and stuff and all those kind of things. You won't be in the same place everywhere. People get used to you. Or like, hey, yeah. But so they had many factories, man. And the only people who couldn't get jobs were lazy people, man. There were people sick people, people, disabled. In certain areas, they couldn't work. But even disabled people were working, man, working in this country, man. They take care of disabled people. People want to work. Everybody want to get out there and make some money. Not like our country, everybody wants to sit down and smoke kush and things like that. But it's the way the country is, man. And some people can't understand it, but it's a death trap. The way our country is, it's a death trap, Sam. People that already dead, you don't even know it. How can you live all your life? You have no hopes of a better job. You have no hopes of a better life. You have no hope of a better future. How can you live to that? You just existing. Your future is only to get your next $20 or your next $30 or your next $50 to survive. People can't understand that here, man. When I try to explain to some people, man, I say I gotta take care of my boys back home, man. They don't understand, Sam. Why your boys not taking care of themselves? I said, no, man, those guys ain't got it, man.
It's a different system here.
Yeah, I said, they don't understand it, man. Only people like us who live it understand it. That's why I don't give up, Sam. How many people, oh man, look, what you want little guys for me? Little guy take care of themselves, they ain't got no job. They ain't got I said, man, you don't understand what those guys going through, man. You don't understand how hard it is when you don't get paid 3-4 months. Get used to it. Because you can't change the system. What you do to change the system? But the only thing that hurts me, Sam, is that that's because corruption. We suffer while the few people just enjoy and rip our country off. How can you survive like that? How can you survive like that? You living high up on the hog and the mass of the people suffering, coming, no roads, already in dirt. Our country nasty and dirty, and yet you're walking around with coat and suit, acting like you clean and you big shot. How can you live in that kind of condition, Sam? You can't. Even in Sierra Leone, I went to Sierra Leone, Sam, there's a river in the middle of Sierra Leone. The river looked like mud. Yeah, and the people just riding canoe on the river. That river looked like mud. It's black and dirty, nasty. That river is in the middle of Sierra Leone. And coming down from the river, they got all the rocks there, the toilet tissue all over the place. How can people live in that kind of condition, man? The river is mud, Sam. There's so much junk in the river, you can't see the water. It's in the heart of Freetown. It's in the heart of Freetown. How can people survive with that?
But the Do River in down waterside is filthy as well.
Sam, I'm not even talking about Liberia. I'm not talking about Liberia, man. Our country is dead. Like the only river like that.
Almost all everywhere around here.
How we gonna clean up the rivers around us? How we gonna clean up the water? Even the reservoir to drink water is not clean. People just gotta drink rainwater and spring water. You gotta go find a spring water somewhere. So you would die if you drink the water. Any other water. The water you're drinking in the bag, you don't know where the water coming from.
I tell you.
You're biting it. My boy in Ghana, your boy, Roland, almost died for nothing. Yeah, he was in the hospital. He was telling me, he said, Dad, every day my stomach used to hurt me. Every day. And I told him, I said, you got to go to the hospital, man. And then when people in the hospital told him, you got to stop drinking that water. As soon as he stopped it, he also has stomach problem. And that the thing people drinking. You know what that first of all, you don't know where the bag coming from. The bag, the water in. You know where that bag coming from. Everybody catching the bag.
Or where the water is purified.
Like it's
They get
sucking.
people dig well all around swamp and other places just to make money.
Not even the wells. You're not listening to me. I tell you, you don't know where the bag is coming from.
Yeah,
They
no, I understand.
put the water in. Where that bag coming from? You know, everybody sucking that thing.
Hmm.
Man, you gotta be used to that kind of thing, sir. You gotta
I
get.
tell you.
I was home. I saw all my boys buying that thing and just. Oh yeah. I was just looking at it. I said, man, I can't touch that thing, man. Touch that thing, I would die. I would die.
Mhm.
Sam, one of my friends went Liberia. Was in Liberia. He didn't even drink the water. He didn't drink the water. He made a mistake and used it to brush his teeth.
Hmm.
Ah, that guy said he said right now I didn't drink the water. I was drinking bottled water. He said, but one day I just woke up and made a mistake and just took a cup, put it in the water and the thing, and went and brushed my teeth. He said that was the biggest mistake I ever made, my man.
Hmm.
He said, I know what was in that water. He said, when I came home, luckily for him, he was down in the Maryland area there,
Hmm.
closer to the tropical area like Florida and all the area that don't have snows. The area that in America where it doesn't snow, those are tropical areas, most of them, like Liberia. They're like Liberia, like Florida and all the places, they're almost like Liberia. Hot, no snow, no snow.
That's the eastern region, right?
The Florida is the southern on the
Okay, southern. Okay,
Florida is down. It's down there.
okay.
Some of the southern states. The eastern part hot too. They got somebody California, Nevada, Arizona, Finland. All the places are hot. It doesn't rain, snow down there that much. But Florida is hotter, man. I went there. Florida is flat. You don't see somebody told me one day they were describing Florida. The person said, "Oh, Florida is flat." I couldn't even imagine what the person was saying when they said it's flat.
No mountain in me.
No hills, no mountain, no nothing, but everything just flat.
Hmm.
No, not even a bunker boy hill.
It's good for rice production.
Well, I know what it is.
Good for agricultural, purposes. Kind of flat land.
I don't know what purpose is good for, but I know it was flat. I couldn't understand certain things. You don't understand it until you see it.
Hmm.
Okay, I see what the person will tell you. It's unbelievable. So anyway, Sam, I got a message for our 26th day. I just wanted for us to talk a little bit before.
Hmm.
We're not staying on too long today, but let me play the message and we talk and but stay on the line, okay? Let's
Okay.
just play my message. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my July 26th message. I'm playing it today and I will play it again tomorrow because I believe we need to hear this. So it's just a short message, but I think and I hope it gets through to you. It resonates in you, with you. Okay? Let's listen to it.
This glorious land of liberty. Long, long live Liberia. Damn.
Good morning, my fellow Liberians. Happy 175th Independence Day celebration of our beloved country, Liberia. For nearly half a century, our 26 days have not been as happy, nor have we celebrated as we did in the past years. What is even more sad is that we continue to see each other as opponents, political and otherwise, when we need to and must realize that we have already wasted too much time and of our current lives being our own enemies. The time for fighting each other for what little we do not have is over. We must let this July 26th signify the end of an old bittersweet era in our history, in which none of us neither truly benefited nor enjoyed anything in our nation. Also, we must let this July 26th celebration be not only the beginning of an era of brotherhood and sisterhood, but also a new era of patriotism, loyalty, and love for our nation and people. Let all of us put our collective sufferings, emotional hurts, and pains that we have endured as a people over these many years together and make them serve as bridges of compassion, empathy, love, and oneness that binds us together to celebrate this July 26th day. Again, me and my family, the Chesson family of Rhode Island, want to extend a happy 26th day to all of you, my people, and my people in Liberia. Thank you, and God blessings always. Sam, well, that was my message for this July 26th celebration. I hope you all really appreciate it because it's time that we put all differences aside and stop looking at ourselves as opponents. Yes, we are in different political parties and all of that, but we're not the kind of opponents that we have been in the past years. In the years that we were at war with each other. In the years that we put tribe and family before our national pride and dignity. All those components are what make us Liberians, our tribes, our families, our individual lives. All these things come together to make us Liberians. And that's why we need to understand that we need to be tolerant of each other and our diversities. Because it is our diversities that make us great. Like in America, it makes this nation great. And only people like us from different countries who have experienced hardship and difficulty and know what it is to desire better things. When we come to this country, we appreciate it so much. Some of us go crazy, but we appreciate it. And it's the small things that a man like me appreciate because I'm a political scientist. And in every society, I look for those things that bring the people together, that keep them united, that make them care for each other, that make them want to share things with each other. Because those are things beyond all the wealth and all the affluence. Those are the things that make us men and women. When we have little or none, but we can live with each other in peace and harmony. It's hard. Because look up, we the poor people will fight among ourselves because of jealousy. The resources are minimal or minimal. They're not enough for all of us. But then we still have our selfish natures. People want to take more than other people. All these things impact our lives and our livelihood. But what makes us strong is when we have that ability to tolerate things, to understand that in order for us to live together, sacrifices must be made. Not on one side alone, but on all sides. And these sacrifices must be understood by all groups so that we appreciate the ideal that we all share in the same commonality of pain, suffering, neglect, all these negative things. We share in it. And it's been too long in our country especially, where only a few people have taken the wealth of our nation to be theirs. How long? How long? How long, my people, can we endure this unjust treatment, this injustice? How long? When all our people have died. Look at how many people Liberians have died from 1980 to this very day. Close to 1 million, or over 1 million Liberians have died in vain because we haven't changed. We killed all the people in our country for change. Then we come and act worse than what we did. And you know, that what hurts me. That what hurts me. Because many people suffer in our country for change. Then the very people that fought us for change are the very people right now ripping our country off like dogs. Like dogs. But some of us don't understand what it does to our country, what it does to our psyche, what it does to our future. Because a man like me, I know what it does to me. It hurts me. It hurts me because I see innocent people being hurt for nothing. I see people in families betraying their own family for money and selling them out. Our country has become a nation of rogues. You can't tell the good people from the bad people. Everybody wants to steal something. I remember when I went to Liberia 6-7 years ago, my family sent me to do an investigation. As soon as I got in Liberia, the first thing I noticed that everybody wanted to steal. Everybody wanted to steal. Everybody. You know, I was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Then I talked to my brother Sam Wicker. Sam, you back? I talked with Sam, and Sam himself, you remember how we talked, Sam, and you were telling me how the family were planning to rip the other family member off because he was coming from America? Everybody everybody was in Liberia were planning to rob.
And when I went against it, they went against me.
Yeah, they went against you.
Yeah.
What
It was
else?
our in law anyway. One of my
Yeah,
nieces, fiance.
but what all that for? You hate that man? Yeah, maybe you hate him with $500, $600. That man, he would suffer for a few days or so, but he would get back on his feet. And you think that man would care about y'all?
And the man told us it all through his life, the work he did in America, that the goods he brought here to make business.
And people just want to rob it.
Yeah, can you imagine? I went against it.
And they're
They
not
would
doing nothing good with it. They don't even know what to do with it. Even if they steal it, they don't know what to do with it. You know, whereas if that man has established a business, he could hire plenty of people in the same family to work for him. But people don't see it that way. They won't fight for petty change and nickel and dime and all those kind of things. You know, but our people got to get mature, man.
those things not in my blood, my brother. I won't do that. Even
Oh,
if I don't know you, nobody I will stand there to cheat you. No way. Not in my blood. You can kill your million, your diamond and gold. No, not part of me.
Sam, we got to be a real man. You know, because the stealing that go on in my country. Sam, the same thing, man. I could be, you know, I could be in Liberia there making millions of dollars too.
I don't know.
But I refuse to join those guys. And when you refuse to join, they ain't gonna call you for nothing. They do all year around them. Because people are gonna get prosecuted. And who's gonna be the prosecutors? We're gonna prosecute them. You know? Yeah, because a man like me, I ain't gonna bat my eyes to prosecute somebody. I ain't gonna bat my eyes to prosecute nobody in Liberia. You going to jail. Because as I told you, what's my question I want to ask everybody else?
See that?
What's the question I said I want to ask everybody as an interrogator? You remember that
That's it.
question?
That's what remind me. Sorry.
How you got rich?
Yeah.
And
That's the question. How you got rich?
that's the only question. There's no other question. No other question is viable. No other question is feasible. No other question
In a space of short time, how you got rich?
Not only short time, you are poor Noko. Prince Johnson. You are Noko. Karen gone around. How you got university? Who gave you that money? You see, the injustices in our country has been there for so long. People feel they're entitled to their share of the wealth of our country. I have no problem with that. They knew the wealth in our country, except Banana Europe. They knew the indigenous wealthy people. We're not coming to rip you of your money. We're not. But you got to give some back for our country to survive. And if you ain't got it, we're sorry for you. You're going to jail. You know that you got. You better give us some of that money back. We want all your money, but we investigate to find out how much you got. And after we investigate and find out the right amount of how much you're worth, and we'll sit down with you and tell you give us some of that money back. You got to give us some back. Enough to help build our roads, to build our churches. Not our churches, our schools, our hospitals. We need money for those things. So all this money you're stealing, these overnight million years, a billion years, we're coming after you. Banana Europe, we're taking most of his stuff. He's an old rogue. We got to take most of his stuff. Okay? I'm talking about a new rogue, like Prince Johnson, who just got rich overnight. We want to take for them. So we take the college from Prince Johnson. Well, a man like that doing college. The man can't read, he can't write, he can't even talk. How you got college? Huh? How ignorant dummy like that got college? Huh? That college coming under the Liberia Education Department. You see, there are certain real estate people can have when I have no problem with it. But colleges, universities, all the big things, you got to tell how you got the money. Then we'll let you go. But you can't explain it going to the Ministry of Education. Your time for collecting money for it over. You know, people can't just rip our country off and front our own money in our faces, say that they're money. No. And that's why I go against Banana Europe. Because Banana Europe going around talking about he's the richest man. What means the richest man in Liberia? You steal from us, then you fronting the shit in our faces. Talking about you the richest man. How you the richest man? You never worked for anything honestly in your day. You stole every shit you got. How you be honest? That's Banana did not even work 20 years, he was a millionaire. I've been working more than 20 years. I ain't 1,000 years yet. Huh? I've been in that got millionaire. The richest man like Liberia and all this shit. You know that would make me mad, man. If Banana got it, why Prince Johnson can't steal? Yeah? Because if all these people stealing and keeping their money with impunity, why the other people can't steal? A child stealer then stole and with impunity, why the other people can't steal? You see, that why I'm not going after people's money. You just give us back enough so you can survive and our country can build itself. You know? But it's not vindictive. I'm going against people because of revenge. I'm not going against people because I want to hurt them. No, we got too many rogues in our damn country. So the new rogues, we can't punish them like the old rogues. We can't punish the new rogues or the old rogues, but they will give us some of that money back. They will give us some of that money back. You see, and people that Ellen Johnson, Salif, and all these prominent families in our country that have been enjoying the wealth of our country forever, and they come and steal and break down our oil company. We're going after them with a vengeance. With a vengeance, we're going after them. You be enjoying the fruit of our nation for so long, huh? Then you come and do these things. Now you put your children in power. Your children not like some of us who suffer. Don't you have mommy and daddy and live with mommy and daddy and all of that? They're not who have papa and mama. They have mommy and daddy. Now you see the difference? They have mommy and daddies. We have papa and mama. That's a great difference. So, what do you think about the 26th message, sir?
It was great. Yeah, it was to the point. Everything we do, it want us to see is united. In spite of all this kind of political rigmarole, Liberia needs to unite, or else we'll still crack this country continuously. Unification, unity is a hallmark for development.
Integration.
Integration, yes. Because once you're united, you are integrated other people. And you got a lot of people, especially Liberia was established on this black the black redemption. So we are. I mean, we embrace all Negroes in this country because a lot of people got some good ideas. This tribal thing, Madingo, this person, that person. You kiss it from Sierra Leone, from Nigeria, all stuff like that. I mean, we went nowhere because most of the people, when you say you are not part of Liberia, the money won't sit there. They will come and invest and take the money and carry it back to their native home. But once you embrace them and they feel confident, they feel independent, of course, they will come help. What the Fulanis are doing now. A lot of Fulanis are building, they are building good buildings, skyscrapers. You know,
The only thing people are afraid of, Sam, we don't want foreigners coming from out, they're squatting on people's land. They're saying that their land later on.
you got to buy it. Liberia is a corner of law. You got to have your
Well,
D, legitimate D.
that the same thing Prince Johnson doing with Ability in
It's
Nima.
against, yes, yeah.
He telling the people that they may will make all the Guinea people come from Guinea. He Madingo. And he building roads, he won't run for position in Nima. So that giving opening the door to all the Guinea people to consider in Nima. He,
It create more vacuum.
he may be wrong, but he may be right.
Yeah, in a sense.
Because when I was ID card director, Sam, I told you, I was just 25 years old. I don't know how these people used to find my house. I used to wake up in the morning and there'll be 20 people outside my door wanting national ID card. And I'm coming out, I'm like, how you found my house? What you doing here? So when they found out I wasn't the guy to be sitting in the door, I'm not that kind of guy. I
You
told
know, you know, you know, Madingo got a whole district in Lofa County, the Kwadu Gwani district. That's the Madingo district in Lofa County. There used to be a clan under Vanjama district, but now under Ellen's administration, and that was created as a district. So we have a seven district now in Lofa County. But not all Madingo are from Liberia. I
no,
was in Vanjama some time ago. Yeah.
the Madingo people are nomads. You know what nomads are?
Not by they travel to the trading and stuff like that. They don't have
They,
permanent.
they call them wandering people. They have,
Yeah.
they have no home. They have no permanent home. They travel from country to country trading. They are traders.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
in America they call them gypsies, but they're the same thing in Liberia. They
Mhm.
afford to stay. They don't buy land. They don't own land. All they want, they squat. They are squatters. They move from one place to another place where they see free land.
Mhm.
They settle on the land for maybe 1 or 2 months, sell their cows, feed their cows, then they move on to
And
another.
move on to another area.
Yes, and leave that area. But they will always come back to that same area because that's the area they know to feed their
Mhm.
cattle. That's a good. They always settle in fertile area where they can feed their cattle because they're always moving with cattle. So the how they make their living, they sell their cattle from country to country and move on. So now they're changing. their lifestyle changing. They want six. They want settle down, and they want settle in Liberia, the home of the free and the brave.
But they bury Mandingo in Liberia. They know the Mandingo from Mali, from Guinea, from Senegal, and they are not united. Can you imagine? I was somewhere around Painesville. Remember in Painesville
Mm,
in that Jakarta area?
yeah,
It's predominantly Mandingo, and I'm telling you, as of now, as we speak, District Two, most Colorado County, that's the area they live. Johnsonville, Jacobtown, and over eight of them are running.
for
So
office.
I asked, yeah, for to be representative in that district. So I asked, but why can't you go together as one unit and fight other tribes? You know what they told me?
Mm,
I'm from Bon County. I'm a Mandingo from Bon. I cannot support Mandingo from Nimba. I cannot support Mandingo from Kipman. I cannot support Mandingo from Margibian. And so you see how they're divided. They know one another well.
yeah, they're different tribes. Different.
Yeah. So they are not united at all. They are not united.
Yeah,
The Mandingo from Lofa do not respect the Mandingo from Nimba and the Mandingo from Bon.
Sam, that's life.
So
Right
you
now,
see,
we don't support each other. Right now, the Congo people don't support Congo people.
yeah,
Bassa,
yeah, you see,
Bassa people. Crime people don't support crime people. Nimba people don't. Oh,
just like that.
don't get me going, man. We don't support each other. It's the same thing all over. We got problems, man. We got some serious problems.
Serious problem.
So,
So
and
then the question comes: Are we truly independent? Are we truly independent?
when you ask
That's the
that
question.
question, when you ask that question, Sam, you got to understand what it takes to be an independent nation. Okay, one, do we have a self-sufficient military? No, we don't. Our military not sophisticated. Our military can't even fight Sierra Leone
Mm.
or Guinea. How many people got in the military? 500, 600?
2000,
Even that.
the whole
Even,
country.
even that. Do you see the movies in the olden days? When you come to the fight, you see 50,000 men lined up to fight.
Yeah.
You think we can fight America or even Guinea or Nigeria? Nigeria, we got over 80 million people. You think we can fight them?
Mm.
Huh? If we got sophisticated weapons, we can fight the people. Look at even Japan. Why do you think we dropped the bomb in Japan? The atomic bomb. Because the Japanese were overwhelming us. The military of a million people. When you ever start fighting those people? Huh? You can't start fighting them. Even you kill all, shoot, you run out of ammunition before they die.
And they will still come on you.
They'll still come on you. So, I mean, that's life, man. What can we say? So, if nothing happened in Liberia, Sam, we got to do our closing remarks and get out of here, man.
Yes, what about this tough time during the celebration? I mean, during this festive season, this 26, nothing much going on. Most of the people gone to the rural villages, and more is like virtually empty for now. What I learned,
Well, for the rest of the year in Liberia, do what I used to do. Listen to Bob,
right?
listen to Bob Marley.
Oh,
Liberation,
yeah.
freedom coming,
It's stay home like the rain so heavy. We gotta stay home.
freedom coming. It's coming, brother, in the dark. It's coming in the night.
Freedom, freedom,
All
freedom
this,
is
all this,
what we are yearning for.
all this on to pacify you, man. Freedom coming, freedom coming. Hard time will soon be over. Freedom coming.
We
They,
pray for that.
You be singing that song all day, but man, freedom coming.
Good times are coming.
Anytime you get impressed, then run to the window. Freedom coming. Freedom coming. Oh, freedom coming. Freedom coming. Hey! Yeah, young man, get all out of color. Yeah. Easy boy, my easy. Yo. Oh. Freedom coming. Freedom coming. Freedom. No race. Freedom coming. No water. Freedom coming. No food. Yeah. Freedom coming. No money. Freedom coming. Freedom coming. Hey. Freedom coming. Hey. Freedom coming. Let's go, Sal. You get in the mood, man. Freedom coming.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
It's
bro.
a very heavy rain here. Can you imagine?
Yeah, that shower's a blessing. They ain't got money.
Yeah.
They got blessings.
Very heavy.
They got showers of blessing.
And like, bro, so blessed. It rained, it shine. Yesterday, it shine. I washed. I did some laundry. And today, heavy rain. Yeah, all my clothes got dry. Everything's okay. Clean up. So I ain't got to worry, to wash the. I mean, everything is clean for the holiday.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, more power to you, brother.
Thank you so much.
Well, and be ready for 26th day tomorrow.
Thank you.
Let's rock the world.
We hope it's well tomorrow.
Let's go out with some ambience from the forest. Take cover. Beat the African drum. I see you, brother.
That is jungle sound.
Yeah, that ambience of the forest.
The sound from the jungle. Thank you so much. God bless.
Take care, my man.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for staying up with us this morning. And I hope you enjoyed my message and would consider it seriously, because we as Liberian people, we got a lot of challenges before and ahead of us. We have a lot. Just cleaning our nation up is a headache. We're going to put all that trash. How are we going to do it? All the waterways around Monrovia need to be cleaned up. Then we need to concentrate on our interior of the nation. People in the city got to get up and go back to the counties. But we've got to make it conducive for them to go there and earn a living. We've got to make it attractive for them to want to get up from Monrovia to go back to Nimba or Basso or Grand Jida or Grand Kipman. We need to open up resources there for our people to go back there. We need to make it attractive to Liberian people that even me or you will want to go to Ghana to live. What kind of Ghana? The Banga. It's the G that had me confused. We want to go to Banga to live, or to Nimba or Grand Jida. We talk enough about Nimba. We need to concentrate on Grand Jida, Maryland, Sando, not even Basso, Kidman, Fonjima, Lofa County. We need to concentrate on those areas, okay, that lack the kind of industrial benefits that Nimba has enjoyed over the years. So, my show is done. I see you tomorrow. We'll talk about all the things we need to talk about in an hour. Have a good day, my people. I see you tomorrow. Be safe. Ah.